On the pole in this one will be the number 7, the Max Auto World sponsored entry for Alan Chambers out of Atkinson, New Hampshire in that black number 7. Starting alongside, scheduled to go next, is the number 99, the SNI Total Nutrition Superstore's entry for James Santa Maria from Burlington, Connecticut in the number 99. 44 grids next on the field. This is Bethany Store out of Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Bethany Store in the 44. And starting next to her will be her cousin in the 15A. He was the runner-up in the point standings last year in the NEMA Midgets, driving the Motor Cars International Skater's Edge Circle Performance sponsored entry. Avery Store out of Lakeville, Massachusetts in the 15A. 16 is scheduled to go next. Captain America, they call him. The Revenge of the Pink Panther, number 16. The car is driven by Matt O'Brien out of Wilmington, Massachusetts in the number 16. Also in the lineup for this heat, the number 39, the Plan B Burger Bar Full Moonshine and sponsored entry for Todd Bertrand. Todd Bertrand out of Suffield, Connecticut. And the number 9, gridding next on the field, the JZ Motorsports entry. And the most recent winner in the NEMA Midgets in the number 9. He's our 2014 NEMA Midget champion. From Mendon, Massachusetts, it's John Zick. John Zick in the number 9. He was the winner the last time the NEMA Midgets were in competition, which was a few weeks ago at the Evans Mill Speedway in upstate New York. Zick was the winner who actually started last in the main event and finished first in that number 9. So he'll be one you want to watch tonight in the NEMA Midgets getting staged and ready for heat number 1, an 8-lap qualifier. Craig Merriman is the official starter of the NEMA Midgets atop the flag stand, and he'll be the one turning loose here for heat number 1. Now, we were here just a year ago, and Randy DeBrow, who we'll see in the next heat, that drives the number 47, was the feature winner. Randy, who has started out in a less than desirable season in 2015, is a defending champion in the NEMA Midgets, and he's hoping to turn that around tonight here at Wiscasset Speedway. Meanwhile, heat number 1 is ready to go for 8 laps. Alan Chambers and James Santa Maria on the front row. Here car like that oiled down the racetrack during practice today. That's actually the tin car to that 15A, the NEMA Light. That's the strong NEMA Midget that wins heat number 1. Avery Storr and his cousin Bethany Storr finishes second. Then we've got James Santamaria for third, John Zick fourth, and Todd Bertrand in the 39 was fifth.
Yeah, just checking the telemetry on these guys here in heat number 1 and give you guys a good handle on how quickly these guys are getting around the track. Back on lap 6, Avery Storr put down the fast lap in that heat, 13.59 seconds. Average speed around the track of 99.31 miles per hour. And actually Avery was the one last year who set the official track record here at Wiscasset with a 13.36.
Well, you can bet that when they get around the feature time and the track's a little cooler and they got to make some adjustments to the handling, we'll probably see those times go down. But to think that he's just a tick under 100 miles an hour as an average speed, they are hauling down the straightaways here at Wiscasset. So we're going to see that repeated here in heat number 2 as it rolls out onto the racetrack. And here's the way they will line up for the second 8-lap qualifying heat for the NEMA Midgets. On the pole, and this one will be the number 30. This is the guy they call Dangerous in the number 30. He is from Raynham, Massachusetts, aboard the Earth Movers Corporation Charter Environmental sponsored entry. It's Paul Dangerous Scally in the number 30. And Paul wants to welcome all the Dangerous Soldiers. He has a big group of fans that follow him around from track to track. He calls them the Danger Soldiers, his supporters, and we got a bunch of them here tonight. He'll start alongside the number 71, the Fagel Motorsports number 71, Seth Carlson out of Brimfield, Massachusetts. Inside second row goes to the number 51 for Danny Cugini out of Marshfield, Mass. Danny will be doing double duty tonight in both the NEMA Lights and the NEMA Midgets. He'll start alongside the number 13, the Bigelow Electric sponsored entry for Ryan Bigelow. Ryan Bigelow out of East Hampton, Connecticut. Inside third row comes the number 21, the Michael Chambers Auctioneers sponsored entry for Jim Chambers out of Atkinson, New Hampshire. We just saw his brother Alan Chambers in heat number 1. This is Jim in the number 21. Next up is the defending winner of this race and also defending champion of the Northeastern Midget Association in the number 47, the K&N Engineering, a Kia sponsored entry for Randy Cabral of Kingston, Massachusetts. Randy Cabral in the number 47. And next up is the 77, driven by Steve Powers out of Burlington, Massachusetts. Steve Powers in the Lachelle, number 77. Starting lineup for heat number 2. Another 8-lap qualifier for the NEMA Midgets. Paul Scally in the number 30, fast in practice earlier today. He'll be one you want to watch, as is Seth Carlson in the 71. And of course, Randy Cabral, we mentioned he was the feature winner here last year. The first appearance of the NEMA Midgets at Wiscasset. Actually picked up his first win of 2014 right here last year and went on to win the championship. Let's see how he can do tonight as they are staged and ready to go. Heat number 2, another 8 laps as they work their way off that 4th turn here. From the pole position in the number 10. Being chased now by Danny Cugini in the 51. And Jim Chambers in the 21. And Randy Cabral in the 47. goes 6th, then Steve Powers 7th into 77. And they pick it up a little bit speed-wise. We look at Randy Cabral, who turns a lap of over 100 miles an hour, average speed at 13.494. And actually faster than that, the best lap goes to the 51 of Danny Cugini, an average speed of 101.146 for a lap of 13.347 on that number 51 of Danny Cugini. So he'll be one to watch when feature time comes around.
All right, thank you, Pete. So the field is set for the NEMA Midget 30-lap feature a little bit later on tonight. Pete will be back to call the NEMA lights in a little bit. We've got our pro stocks coming out next, and the